Come follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Come follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. So I have handled the other parts. Follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men. So I want to continue with the last part, which has to do with following. Following. Jesus says, follow me, follow me, follow me. The truth is that if you don't follow anybody, you will never become anything. If you don't follow anybody, you will never become anything. You know, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. You know, I have handled the challenges at times or what to look for in a mentor. But at times, the problem is not just the mentor, the problem is also those who are following or the mentees. So come follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. The truth is that if you are not following anybody, you will never be made. And at times, it is not just that some people are not following, but they are following many people. They are following many people. Today they follow John. The next day they follow this person. The next week they follow this person. The other week they follow this. You will never be made like that. You will never be made like that. You must be committed in your path of followership. You must be committed. If you discern and you believe that this person is worth following, you must follow that person. You must follow that person. Don't be here today. The next week you are here. The next day you are here. The next this you are here. You will never be made like that. You are part-time everywhere. You are doing freelancing. Every time you are here, here, and there. No. You must commit yourself to a particular place, to a particular person, to a particular community. You must commit yourself. And I believe that this is one of the distractions that many people don't know. You know, most of the time when we think about distractions, we think about maybe social media, we think about a lot of things which are distracting, which is true. But I strongly believe that the greatest form of distractions are distractions that are hidden in things that you are not supposed to do, which may not even be evil things. They are good things, but they are not the things you should do. So most of the times you see an average young person, they are following like 5, 6, 7, 8 people. They have mentors on TV, they have mentors online, they have mentors on site. Everybody is their mentor, and they are following none of them. They are following none of them. You will never ever be made like that. If you want your life to be made, you must identify mentors who have those qualities that I said, which the ability to spot potentials in you and the ability to convert those potentials into reality, harness it. That is a mentor. And if you find them, you follow them. If you find a pastor, a church like that, follow them, and be committed to them. And be committed to them. There is something that you must do in terms of followership that will bet result in your life. If you are not a committed follower, you will never be made, no matter who it is. Even if it is Jesus training you, you will never be made. If you are not a committed follower, you will never be made. You will never amount to anything. So those who are made, or those who amount to anything, are those who are committed to following. So you yourself, you must be committed in following. And that commitment has to do with your time, resources, whatever it will take you. Whatever it will take you. You must be committed in following. You must be committed in following. Don't be passive everywhere. Nowadays you can see a believer in 5 different groups doing almost the same thing. You can see a believer in 5 different prayer groups, and they are not committed in anything. When we're in school or in the university, we had movements in school or programs in school for students, different arms of it. And at times you can see a believer in 3 or 4 of them. And at times you see meetings being programmed on the same day. Or at times they will not even have time again for themselves because they are so committed everywhere. So you can see a meeting trying to maybe hold in a particular place. They are trying to catch up with this one. They're trying to catch up with this one. At the end of the day, they are being found wanted everywhere. This person needs them. This person needs them. And at the end of the day, they are not committed anyway. So I believe that instead of trying to share your commitments everywhere, You should find a particular place and be committed. Find a particular person and be committed. Pray, discern, and follow a particular person. Jesus says, "Come follow me." And we can see that the disciples, they followed Jesus. They didn't follow Jesus today and the next day they follow another person. They followed Jesus. And that is why they emerge as apostles. That is why they emerge as apostles. And that is why we can even say they committed their 3 years to Jesus. There are some people who can be in a place with a person for 3 years, but in reality, they have followed that person not up to 1 month because they are around, but they are not around. They seemingly look like they are available, but they are not available. They seemingly look like they are following, but they are not following. A believer today has like 5 churches. They go here on this day, this year on this day, year on this day, year on this day. And I believe that if you keep following people like that, you will never amount to anything. Find where you believe, or the person, or the church, or the community you believe that has what you need, and commit yourself to that particular place. Commit yourself to that particular person. Commit yourself. People have mentors online, on TV, everywhere. But our lives don't show like people who have mentors because we follow almost every person. And at the same time, we are very confused. So find the people you believe they have what you take or what you need and commit yourself to them. Commit yourself to them. That is profitable followership. That is good followership. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Jesus did not just say follow, he says follow me. The person to follow was very well defined. If you don't follow him, all the things he has said, you will not become. So, and if you follow him, there is a guarantee, there is a promise that you're going to become this. So, if you don't follow him, don't expect to become the promise he has promised because you have not followed. So, follow, 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 follow. Yes, follow. It is very important. If you don't follow it, you will never become it.